Hey you guys, we are going to move on to the second day of our DGP this week. On your worksheet, it is labeled as the blue day. Just the same as we have been doing, we're going to be underlining the subject one time in our sentence and our predicate twice. Now, if you look down in our speaker notes, we're going to add one additional activity. We're going to find any prepositional phrases and put them in parentheses. So that is the addition to what we have been doing. So, as always, the subject of a sentence is what the sentence is about. And as I read our sentence, today men and women compete and win in the Olympics. This sentence is about men and women. So I'm going to underline that one time, just as so. I'm going to make that a little bit thicker so we can see it more easily. Okay. So men and women is my subject, and in order to figure out my predicate, I need to figure out what verb they are performing. This one's a little bit easier since they're action verbs, and I can imagine that a little bit easier. So what are the men and women doing? Well, they're competing and winning in the Olympics. So the predicate is the verb that they are performing. In this case, it's compete and win. Okay, and we'll make sure that is a little bit thicker, copy paste, because we underline our predicate 2 times. Now, we're kind of left with this word today at the beginning of the sentence. If we look back to our Monday activity, our green day, you'll see that we said that the word today is an adverb because it answered the question when something takes place. So I'm going to look at my big scary packet and I'm going to look at adverbs for a second to get a little bit more information. Okay, adverbs, they modify adjectives, they modify verbs, and they modify other adverbs. So based on what it modifies or describes, do we think the word today being an adverb, do we think it would be a part of our subject, which is the nouns that our sentence is about? Or do we think it'll be a part of our predicate, the verbs that the nouns are doing? It's going to be a part of the predicate because it's modifying the verbs. It's telling us when they are going to be competing and winning. So we will also have to underline today 2 times because it's actually part of our predicate. Okay, so that takes care of our underlining our subject and underlining our predicate. Now we need to identify any prepositional phrases. So let's scroll back on over to our big scary packet and we'll go down to our day 2 notes where it talks about prepositional phrases. It's the very top section. So prepositional phrases are put in parentheses. That's what this little sign denotes. And we've been calling those butts in class to sort of differentiate between those in brackets. The parentheses are the booties. So a prepositional phrase is a group of words beginning with a preposition and ending with a noun or pronoun. So if we look at our sentence, we should recognize a preposition from the previous day, but just in case we don't recall immediately what it is, we can look at our Monday notes. And we see that the word in is a preposition. So a prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and ends with a noun. So we're going to go to today's notes and our prepositional phrases in the Olympics. So we need to add some parentheses in here. And let's just go ahead and do this by adding a text box here. Add a parentheses. Might need to move that around just a smidge. Make it look nice and neat. Oh boy. All right, then I'm just going to copy and paste that, move it over here, and we'll just change our parentheses to be a closing parentheses. So now our phrase in the Olympics is inside the butt. All right. So let's talk a little bit more about prepositions. So if I look back at my big scary packet and we will go up to day 1 notes where it talks about prepositions. So yes, we have a whole list of different prepositions to choose from, but that's not an inclusive list. There's way more than the ones given. But a preposition shows relationship between a noun or pronoun and some other word in the sentence. Now, I remember what a preposition is from my 6th grade teacher teaching me. It is all about your relationship to a mountain. Okay, so I have this nice little slide here. Here's me looking real cute in my little fall outfit and rain boots. And here's this massive mountain. Okay. So I'm not looking for verbs. I'm not looking for I can run the mountain or climb the mountain or jump the mountain. I'm looking for words that relate to my relationship with the mountain. For instance, I can go in the mountain. I can go on the mountain. I can go beside the mountain. I could go through the mountain. Okay, I could go around the mountain. I can go, have I done across? I could go over the mountain. If I've got massive jumps, I can go over the mountain. So that's kind of the way that helps me remember what prepositions are. It's just kind of my relationship to that mountain. Now, we'll talk more about this as the year progresses, but that's just a quick little snippet that has helped me throughout my entire adult life understand what prepositions are. Okay, go ahead and fill out your worksheet and just hold on to it, and I will collect it in your orange remote folder when it is complete. Y'all have a great day. Bye.